it's the end of the month, and this is the time that I show you all the shit that I've used up and how much money worth of product that I actually got my money's worth out of. And then I awkwardly admit to the fact that I bought stuff even though I was trying not to buy stuff, except we're gonna switch it up this month. And that's because my soul hurts. So I bought something that feels like it's really rubbing on my makeup ethics and morals. This sounds so dramatic, but it really is bothering me. So this year I dedicated to a Sephora no-buy. And to put long story short, I am currently not in a happy place with Sephora. I've got some grudges. I've got some not so nice things I could say, and I'm trying to keep it to myself because not everything needs to be shared on the internet. But let's just say there's a very bitter war between actual people at Sephora where I live and myself right now, which makes me have a hatred for all of Sephora. Now, moving on, that's part of my problem right now. Moving on, I'm not a big fan of Morphe. Now, you may have guessed that from all the times that I said, I don't like Morphe. I'm never gonna buy Morphe again. I could never see myself supporting Morphe, right? All right, so let me show you my Sephora purchases. So first things first, I got this. It's a sheet mask. It was more to put me over the threshold for free shipping because what I bought was $49. Free shipping is $50. The one nice thing about this is that holding it up, because it's so much lighter than I am, it made me look tanned. But saying that, okay, so now you can see why my soul hurts. I like Jaclyn Hill. I don't mind support. Well, I have a bittersweet love-hate relationship with Jaclyn Hill. Kind of tends to change when you ask me. So whatever, that's not the problem with this. The problem with it, it's a Morphe palette. Well, you can't see it right there. It's a Morphe palette. That's problem number one. And problem number two is I got it from Sephora. And if you're like, oh, it's okay, VIB sale, you probably save some money. Your girl bought it the day after the VIB sale. So not only did I pay full price, I bought it from Sephora, and it's a Morphe product. So you can, yes, any mean thing you want to say to me right now, totally deserve it. I went against all my ethics and morals when I bought this. Now that's not the problem. I was like, you know what? Whatever. Just had a little bit of that fear of missing out. I don't know what it was. Something made me buy it. I was like, I'm just going to return it. No harm, no foul, whatever. It's done, it's over with. And then I played with it. And I kind of like it. Like, looking at it, it's got its whole rolls. It looks like it has its boring rows of neutrals. Has some nice pops of colors. But honestly, these three down here are like different variations of Rose Spritz in my Jaclyn Hill Becca palette that I'm panning, and that's one of my favorite shades. I love that. And these three are variation on that. These two shimmers right here are just so different to things I have in my collection, and I freaking love them. The one thing that I am really disappointed about is that this blue here becomes more indigo, even though it looks like a nice kind of like royal cobalt blue in the pan. This one here is a really nice kind of like cool tone silver. Like the shimmers in this palette are gorgeous. Love them. Minus that blue shade. And that's just a tone thing. The mattes in it, they're decent. I haven't played around with them too much, so I don't want to say like a lot. I've played with this one here, which you can kind of tell, and I loved it. So that's my problem. I know this is a very long intro to this video, but if you're still here, I'm really hoping you can give me your opinions down below. Is it okay to go against your ethics and morals? Do your ethics and morals change? Am I growing as a person? Or am I just a freaking hypocrite? Should I keep the palette? Should I not keep the palette? Like you can see, this is really weighing on me. So please, give me your opinions. Do we keep it? Do we not keep it? If we don't keep it, can I forgive myself that I like literally went against every single thing that I said I wasn't gonna do when I bought this? So that's that. That's my Sephora thing. I bought two things. It costed me $65 for both of those. Like I said, I'll probably just return this. So in the end, it probably costed me like $51 after tax. So that's some of what I bought this month. Also this month, I bought the Urban Decay On the Run Bailout, which is the purple. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a purple. 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 It's honestly, when I opened this up and I started playing with it, I'm like, oh, this is going to be really stupid compared to the other one I bought, which was the white peach palette, which is this one here, which smells like peaches, which is completely unnecessary, but fucking love it at the same time. I think that's the reason I love it, is that it's so gimmicky that you're like, oh, it has to be awesome. To be quite honest, this was actually surprisingly good. This sucks. Like, the dark shades, like this Peach Passion one up here, even the On the Grill one, takes so much building up just to get the colors to show. But yet, this one here that doesn't really have a lot of deep shades, like you just kind of have these two deep browns and that's it. Well, aside from the purple, they build up easily, they build up beautifully. So it was like, I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna return this one because I probably just bought it because it's Winners or TJ Maxx or whatever you have. It's all the same kind of store. And I was like, oh, I don't want to miss out on it. When really it was this one that I ended up being disappointed about. So those are the other things I bought. I also bought some masks that I'm not going to show you because that's coming in a video because it's so gimmicky and so stupid but so fun looking at the same time. I promise to try and get that to come sooner than later. So the fear of it, or the fear of excitement, so the excitement that I'm trying to build right now doesn't wear off too fast. So purchases wise, I made 6 purchases that came to a total of $50. Aside from my 2 Sephoras, which came to $65. So I'm adding those to my totals. If I return them, I will be taking them off my totals. And now that I've had you here for forever, let me try and run through my empties as quickly as I can. So for starters, we have a loofah. Thank you, Grandma. It served its purpose. It's falling apart. It's grimy. It's gross. It's got holes in it. It gets caught in my piercings and it hurts. So sorry, loofah. Ew. It's got a lingering, like, overly perfumey soapy scent right now, and I don't know why, because that doesn't smell like anything I own. Oh, man. We got more coffee, because we all know I have a coffee problem. I love my McDonald's coffee. I'm trying to gather all the sheet masks in here, but along the way we have some more cotton rounds. Love the cotton rounds, trying to cut back on them. I started using a microfiber cloth to clean my brushes and also to try and wipe off swatches instead of using cotton rounds, so we're slowly making progress. So that's good. What else do we got in here? Dry spray deodorant. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Dry spray deodorant and shower clean. I've went through a couple of these. This is definitely more on the end of not my favorite, so wouldn't recommend that one. Like I said, I'm not going to really buy dry spray afterwards anyway, so I don't recommend them as a whole, but the Daisy Fresh one so far, oddly enough, is still my favorite. We did try, and when I say we, both John and I tried this. This is the Jason Soothing Aloe Vera Deodorant Stick. No, this was not good. It feels really nice when you put it on. It doesn't pull on the skin, but it gives you no protection. Like, no antiperspirant, no deodorant protection. It's just like, why? So that was very disappointing. Oh my god, this product. I fucking hate this product. This is the Dior Duo Express Instant Eye Makeup Remover with pure lily extract. Good for sensitive eyes and is non-oily. That's what it says on the front here. It's one of those ones you shake it and then, because you have to mix the 2 layers together, and then you remove your makeup. For a non-oily product, this was severely greasy. And safe for sensitive eyes, it is very irritating. So that's all I'm gonna say. It's like a joke. Next we have the Black Tea Firming Overnight Mask. This is just a small size here. I love the instant black tea mask. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's the one that comes in the white container from the same line. Love that one. Love that one. This one, not so much. It feels nice when you put it on. I have no problem with that. The scent is the same as the rest of the black tea line. It's just one of those ones that when you wake up in the morning and you feel it on your skin, it's got that weird texture to it. And also too, if you forget that you put it on your skin before it's absorbed in, it's one of those ones that too much friction on, that sounds weird, but too much friction on your skin will cause it to peel off, which is really gross. And I just spit on myself, which is also gross. Next we have the Beste No. 9 Jelly Cleanser from Drunk Elephant. This is just a small size. I really love this. I do have to say, for what it is, I feel like it's overpriced. I'm pretty sure you can find a, I don't want to say generic, but a very basic, no unnecessary ingredients added kind of cleanser for cheaper than what this is. But for the actual product itself, I do enjoy the product, just overpriced. I have seen those pop up in Winners and TJ Maxx, like, well, online. So if you find it there, then I would say, you know, maybe try it out for a discounted price, but full price, definitely overpriced. Next we have the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer. This used to be my favorite one in the summertime because it felt nice and lightweight, didn't really weigh me down, didn't really feel anything lingering on my skin. Like, it felt great, and it has that nice citrusy scent, even though I keep saying scents don't really matter. It was a nice scent. I don't know what it is this year, but I found this one peeled off on my skin too. So that was interesting. I thought maybe it was a serum I was using underneath, but I've tried my products with serums underneath, with toners underneath, or just on their own, and I just seem to have the same problem. So I don't know what it is. It's just not working the same for me this year, but that was one of my favorites. This one here, I'm reusing the bottle of it, is the Re.Pair Hydrating Serum. I have to say, I didn't think that I was enjoying it as I was using it. I felt like it was doing nothing. And then when I ran out of it and it's now out of my collection, I actually miss it. Like, I can actually feel the difference. And so I started using some other hydrating cleanser or hydrating serums, and they either feel like nothing, like you're splashing thick water on your face and all of a sudden it's gone, or it feels too heavy and it doesn't absorb in. So far I'm actually really impressed with this one. I felt the consistency was great. It lingered long enough that I can put a moisturizer on and feel like I locked it into place, but it never felt heavy, and it actually seems like it felt like it was doing something because I missed it. So surprised about that one. It's always exciting when there's nail products in here. I have a buffing board. This thing doesn't buff anymore. It's completely, yeah, it's gone. It looks like, I don't know, like drywall? Like, yeah, it's gone. So I enjoy those, especially for my toes. I broke my baby toes so many times that my baby toes kind of sideways now, and it gets really bad, like, not callus. Yeah, I guess it would be kind of like a callus over it. And so I love that to kind of like smooth it down and make it look like a real toe that's just sideways. After that, oh yes, Cicapair by Dr. Jart. Of course, there has to be one of those in there. I'm really surprised that there's actually just one, though. That's kind of throwing me off. Is that it? Aside from... Wow, that actually was fast. Okay. This is the You Glow Getter Pink Salt and Rose Hip. It is a bath soak, body scrub, and body butter pampering pack. I have to say the body butter in here was probably the best one I've ever used. You ever use body butters and they just feel like they linger for far too long, and you're like, for fuck's sake, just absorb into my skin already. Like, I've got shit to do. This one absorbed nicely, but still left your skin feeling hydrated but not weighed down, and it didn't feel sticky on your clothes, which is something that drives me insane. The body scrub was just your basic body scrub. I wouldn't say it was as nice as the texture of the Avon one. Not the smell, just the texture, but it wasn't as shitty as the Lush one that just seems to dissolve. It was kind of like halfway between there. So it was just okay. And the bath soak, I can't say I noticed much compared to bath bombs and other bath soaks. The one thing I hated about this was it smelled like roses, like fresh roses cut from the garden. And I don't mind the scent. I think it's a nice scent, but it was one of those ones that was so strong. It was so potent. It lingered for so long. Like that body butter, I could smell it when I woke up the next morning. So if you love rose scents, and you know what, you'll probably freaking love this. But if you're someone who's sensitive to scents, or if you're not too sure how you feel about roses, don't touch it. It's not joking with the scent. So it was fun to try, but holy crap. Next, I have two sheet masks from 100% Pure. One is the Deep Hydration, one is the Does It All. This definitely caused my lotions to pill when, like, I would put the sheet mask on and took it off and then I would go about my day. But all the excess serums, this is the same for all of these, all the excess serums I kept and used them as serums before my moisturizers the following days. So this one caused my lotion to peel, but it felt good on my skin. This Does It All, I remember nothing. So clearly there was nothing that stood out about that one. This one was fun. This is the Soda Bubble Pore Tox Fruit Mask, kind of similar to the Glam Glow Bubble Mask. Just fun. Can't say I really noticed any difference. Just made me feel like a kid. This Pearl Essence Mask actually felt very refreshing on my skin. It did have a funny kind of fragrancy smell to it. Not so floral, but definitely between like a floral clean scent. So felt nice. Could have done without the fragrance though. The Black Food MG Gel Eye Mask. This one was weird. It felt nice to put the eye mask on, enjoyed my time with it, but then when I was using the serum a couple days later, every once in a while it would seem to irritate my eyes. Not every time, just every once in a while, which doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I got this one. The Juicy Pina Colada Bright Mask. Can't say I noticed anything with this one, but holy fuck, when it says Pina Colada, oh, it'll take you there. If you just close your eyes and it's warm outside, it smells, oh, delicious. But fragrance doesn't matter. I keep saying that. This one, Rose Moisture and Vitality Mask, again, felt really nice on the skin. Had a very strong rose scent, just like that that trio pack that I was telling you about. So that's kind of sad. It felt great on the skin, just could have done without the fragrance. This one, I'm pretty sure this one did fuck all too. This is the Annie's Way Bubble Tea Mask in Green Tea. Love the scent of this. If you're somebody who drinks bubble teas, this will take you there. But saying that, I don't think it did anything for my skin. Didn't like this one. This is the Mud Face Mask Mini Pack Green Tea Deeply Hydrating. I don't understand how people call mud mask hydrating. My skin always feels completely dried out by the time we're done. Hand Care Pack Mask was fun. It felt great for like the couple of hours that I had it on, and maybe a little bit of time after that, but didn't have a lingering effect, so that was kind of sad, but kind of to be expected. The TT Transforming Black Charcoal Mask. Oh my god, I left this one on for a little bit too long, and when I went to go take it off, it actually felt like I was peeling tissue paper off my face. Like it was actually stuck. It didn't hurt to pull off, but it was just funny because you're just like, what is going on? It was just weird. Next we have a Deep Purifying Black O2 Bubble Mask as well. Again, can't say I noticed anything, but it was fun to have that bubble effect. I think that bubble effect is more novelty than anything. And last but not least, I was scared to use this one because honey products are hit and miss with me, whether I break out, whether I get reactions. So this is the Honey Essence Mask from Esfolio, and it didn't hurt. It didn't cause me any breakouts. It didn't cause me any rashes or any red areas. But I can't say that I noticed anything with it. So yeah, I don't know why I keep trying sheet masks. Clearly they don't work for me. Something that wasn't in this kind of roundup, but I wanted to share with you. So you all know I love a good wine. I like a good drink. This looked so cute. This is the Naked Grape Blue, and let me read you what it is on the back. I'll try not to keep you here because we're now at 17 minutes, but Naked Grape Blue has bright notes of tropical fruits and refreshing citrus with a hint of sweetness, making for a juicy, refreshing wine in every sip. Serve well cold. Now, it smells like Moscato, so sweet wine. How would you even explain that? It's like if you bought pineapple juice and you forgot about it and it started going moldy and it started not just going bad, but it kind of like you started fermenting it to try and make it wine, but it already was past its prime. Like it's just got that funny, not good flavor to it. So it's like it tried. I gotta give it effort. You can tell that it tried. It just, no, something didn't work. So that's a little sad. Other than that, today's makeup look, because, you know, why not make this a 20-minute video, it got a little squished, but is brought to you by the inspiration I pulled from the Smirnoff Red Sangria drink. And I posted on Instagram my pink look and my green look, and the red is my favorite drink. The pink, however, was my favorite look that I managed to pull out of all of it, but this one's my favorite taste-wise. So that is everything. I feel like such a freaking doof. Okay, anyways, I got our numbers. We're up to speed here. Let's end this. So, new totals. Sadly, our Sephora total is now at 2 products for $65. We've used up we bought 6 other items worth $50, so now we're at a total of 14 items purchased this year for a total of $163. But now, the fun number, we used up 26 products worth $189, which brings our total to 114 products used, 1 sample used, and a total of $1,317 used. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!